Here is the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. At shooting guard, Chris Dunn. At small forward, Bogdan Bogdanovic. At the forward position, John Collins. At center, Ivica Zubac. At the other guard, James Harden. The head coach of the visiting team is Ty Lue. The power forward position, 6'7", number 26, Xavier Tillman Sr. At the center position, at 7 feet, number 88, Neemias Queta. At point guard, at 6'3", number 4, Anthony Simons. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derek White. At the other forward position, at 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight, some names out of action.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
So here's the Clippers starting group. John Collins out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Dunn in at the 2. And for Boston, the perimeter pair. It's White and Brown. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the center position, locking down the middle. The physicality of the NBA, Grant, it does come along with the risk of injury. These two teams can attest to that.
Yeah, that is so true. Injuries on both sides. Now, each team looking for their role players to step up. The best team at filling those gaps will likely be your winner tonight.
Now here's White. Here's Tillman. Down low. And the jam by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism for Brown.
Outside Harden. Collins a screen. Harden with a bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Queta. Pass to White. Now here's Simons. Gets an open look and hits it.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Outside Harden. Here's Bogdanovic. Takes a 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Back to White. Simons, right side. Over Harden. Pass to Tillman. And here's White. 5 to shoot. Here's Queta. The shot misses. Great D that time from Zubac. Bogdanovich against Brown. Now here's Collins. The three. Knocks it down from distance.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the three-shot is just that easy.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdan Bogdanović.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovich that you can rely on every night.
And the Clippers have possession following the bucket by Boston. Outside Harden. Lets it go from the wing. Boston with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Brown passes to Simons. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No good on the triple. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Collins outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Ivica Zubac.
The first free throw is good. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed, owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Celtics fans, get loud right now for Celtics faithful, your Celtics entertainment.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Simons outside. Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. The Clippers in the lead. Harden, the pass to Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins with it. Zubac inside. He's against Tillman. A nice shot by Zubac.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Brown. To the paint. Here's Queta. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Simons. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Bogdanovich passes to Dunn. Zubac with a screen on Simons. Dunn drops in the 3.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Simons outside. Pass to Tillman. And there's a pick. Here's Queta. He's guarded by Zubac. Queta, pass to Brown. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball and then instantly his shot was up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
No good from outside. The Clippers lead by 5. Harden with it. Now guarded by Simons. To the inside. Zubac inside. Back to Bogdanović. Outside for Harden. Here's the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Tillman. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Collins. Now Bogdanović, defended by Brown. Bogdanović passes to Zubac. Clock at 4. Harden from outside. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Celtics trail by 6. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Boucher's checked in for Queta. Minot comes in for Tillman. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Batum is checked in for Collins. Jones comes in for Bogdanović. Miller's checked in for Dunn. And it's Chris Paul in for Harden.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. Both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. And it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Now here's White. No points so far. It's tipped. Outside Jones. And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Coming onto the floor from the Celtics, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
So it's Los Angeles now. They lead by 7. Pass to Miller. And here's Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Paul misses the layup. Boston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. B.A.?
And Allie, thank you for that. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 7-point differential.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Paul. Stop the drought. Pritchard, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Paul drives in, uses the glass on the layup.
On the drive, Paul is just so dynamic. Defenses can't find a way to stop him.
44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Miller against Brown. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Paul. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Brown with it. Shoots over Miller. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, we've got Nicholas Batum, James Harden out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Jones in at the small forward position.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Brown passes to Pritchard. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. And standing but undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
Now here's Harden. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Shoots over Brown. That one's wide left. Boston's shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Here's Minot. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Paul for three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Paul. Pritchard gets it to go.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Clippers lead by 7. Now Paul. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brown, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Lopez. Harden from outside. Boston pulls it in. Now here's Brown. Give him 8 points now. Over to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Hauled in by Paul.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Now here's Lopez. Harden from outside. No go there. He's 3 for 9 in this one.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Pass to Jones. Lopez against Boucher. And here's Lopez. Still no points to win the drought. Ball can't get it to go.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. From deep. Rebounded by Lopez. Los Angeles leading by 4. Left side, Paul. Outside, Harden. Back to Paul. Lopez passes to Batum. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Anthony Simons comes in for lineup. It's good. Simons gotten his second bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside Jones. Back to Harden. Dunn outside. Harden scanning the floor. Jones sets a screen. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Rebounded by Dunn. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Harden. Rebound Boston. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Brown. Defended by Dunn. And here's Simons outside. Knocks down the long J. Simons got 5 points now this quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Dunn outside. Jones sets a screen. Dunn outside. Lets the 3 fly. That one no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Simons. Defended by Dunn from 15 feet away. And it's Simons missing. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. They've led by as many as 11. Jones, the pass to Collins. And he gets it back. Back to Jones. Pass to Collins. Here's Dunn. Collins with a screen on Simons. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Boston trailing. Inside, Queta. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Well, Los Angeles shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Batum. Collins a screen. And it's Batum penetrating. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Boston on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Brown against Batum. Brown passes to Hauser. Outside, Brown. Nice move. And Brown rising high for the finish.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Tillman's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Brown.
Substitution on the court.
Dunn left side. Bogdanovich with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Dunn. This one for three. Fires in the triple. And the Clippers lead by 2. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Queta, pass to White. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Bogdanovich finds Collins. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And that one misses. Hauser, he's checked in for Pritchard. And the second free throw is good. 1:39 left in the second quarter. Now Simons. He has 7. Up and in on the layup. Simons has got 9 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Up top, Collins. Back to Paul. Collins with a screen on Simons. Here's Paul, and it's rejected. And here's the fast break. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 9 points in the quarter. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Zubac. And here's Dunn. Shoots over White. Dunn's shot is good. Give him 8.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Simons outside. Six to shoot. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Paul. Now here's Bogdanovic. Off with the layup. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're measuring out the shot. 2 back. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Queta in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Back to Simons. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. And there's the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's White. No points yet. Back to Brown. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Down outside. Here's Collins. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And the Celtics shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
You're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Done outside. Outside Bogdanovic. Shoots over Brown. Bogdanovic, no good. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for some t-shirts Make some noise, fans.
Celtics trail by 5. Simons outside. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Harden, the pass to Collins. Here's Bogdanovic. Shoots over Simons. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Collins. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
It's Brown on the wing, defended by Bogdanovic. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Now here's Zubac. Pass to Collins from the arc. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's Tillman. Back to Brown. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White. Maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Brown passes to Queta. The kick out to White. Simons outside. Down low. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Dunn. Now Bogdanovic. And here's Zubac. 5 points in the game. Outside Harden. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by White. And White has got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 7. And here's Brown. Here's Tillman, defended by Dunn. And the basket by Tillman.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Back to Harden. Pass to Bogdanovic. Collins with a screen on Brown. Bogdanovic from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. And here comes the break. JB on the break. Sensational.
And Brown is lethal in the open floor. Once he has a step on you, it's over.
Outside Harden. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3. Harden's got 13.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Brown. He's got 18. Here's Dunn. Outside Harden. Zubac with a screen on Simons. Harden misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Dunn. Give him 8. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the oop. Oh, my goodness! Jaylen Brown takes one out of the rafters.
A big athletic finish by Brown, polishing off the lob pass with authority.
Zubac with a screen on Simons. Here's Harden. Oh, swiped away. Right side White. Simons outside. And here's Brown for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dunn outside. Collins inside. He's covered by Simons. Jones from outside. Boston pulls it in. Pass to White. Here's Keita. It's stolen by Dunn. And it's the Clippers on the break. Great D that time from Simons. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Celtic fans, get loud right now.
Some changes for Boston. Boucher's checked in for Keita. Minot comes in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. Boston on D. Paul with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Zubac. Back to Paul. Zubac screen. Shot clock at 5. Paul shot is off.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And the basket by Boucher.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Zubac. 1:24 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's a 3 from Paul. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Minot. Pass to White. Boucher a screen on Miller. White for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Takes it inside. Count the basket. He's got 7.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Paul. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Oh man, Paul finding the soft spot and executing to perfection. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Miller against White. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. White's got 8 points here in the quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that
The previous play is under.
before we go to the 4th.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Here we go.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Brook Lopez. Miller is out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's James Harden, and it's Paul in at the 1. Here's Pritchard, the 11-footer. Rebounded by Lopez. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Pass to Harden. Lopez, the screen on Brown. Lopez with it. Clock at 6. Sinks the tray. Lopez has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Shoots over Paul, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Harden can't hit.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Boucher outside. Brown against Harden. Brown, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harden into the lane, and he converts the layup. And the Clippers lead by 2.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
It's Brown on the wing. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Clippers. Up top, Miller. Pass to Harden. The 3 is up. And it's Harden again missing. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Paul passes to Harden. Harden missing again. For Boston, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Outside for Boucher. And here's Brown for 3. Again, Brown missing.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Brown against Paul. To the wing, right side. Now here's Lopez. Tightly guarded. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Miller. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Lopez. Paul for three. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Harden against Simons. Pass to Brown. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Clippers on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock to snap the cold streak. And it's good on the layup. Brown's got 22.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Outside Harden. Looking to end this cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Simons outside. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Harden. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Simons. There's the drive. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Oh, good D by Boucher. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Garza, guarded by Batum. To tie it up. The bank shot, no good. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Harden, the pass to Lopez. Batum outside. 4-3. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 4.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Pritchard. And here's Brown for 3. Batum pulls it in.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
On the wing, Harden. Pass to Lopez. Outside for Harden. And the layup falls. And now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Simons outside. Here's the pick. Pass to Garza. Back to Simons. Shoots over Lopez. And right on target. Simons got 5 points now this quarter. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to...
Some changes for Boston. Tatus checked in for Garza. Tillman comes in for Boucher. And it's White in for Pritchard. And Los Angeles making a change here. And the Clippers with the ball. Dunn outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Connects from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
From 13, it's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Harden. And the call will be against John Collins.
John Collins.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on White.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Again, the miss by Boston. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Collins. Outside Harden. Collins with a screen on Simons. Back to Collins. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Dunn left side. A minute 15 left in the game. He was all alone on that one. Collins has got 14 points here in the second half.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And he sinks the second.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Clippers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for John Collins.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Here's Harden. The Celtics making their last shot. Counted. Good.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Now here's Brown. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On target from range. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Los Angeles picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, John Collins.